All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Took a little break there for a week or so, but not really, because I was working on the other channel. But today we're doing something a little different. Let's get into it. Yeah, like I said, something a little different today. Not really something cosmetic or make it go faster. Long story short, the car is 25 years old. I've done everything to the door to make it sound better. New regulator, weather stripping, dynamat inside the door card, hinges, etc. But it still does not quite feel like a brand new car should. And I was thinking, what am I missing? There's one key component that touches both the door and the frame every time you close it, and that is the gasket. It's one long piece that kind of forks into two pieces. It looks straightforward. Took forever to get here from Top Flight. They don't make them anymore. They're all reproduction. But the car, like I said, is 25 years old, and that's one of the main components. When you close the car, it's gonna give it a nice, solid premium sound instead of kind of janky sounding. Like I said, of all the stuff I've still changed, it still doesn't quite sound how I want it to sound after all the stuff I've replaced. We're gonna give it a go. Like I said, it's 25 years old, and look, touching it, it's really soft. And I'm sure over time, it's rubber, it's deteriorated. So real quick, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about if you're still confused. We'll do a little open box, and then we'll put it in. It shouldn't take too long. Whenever I assume that, it always turns into a shit show, but we should be good to go. Drink a little Sam Adams Oktoberfest, you know, 'tis the season, that time of year, you know what I mean? So, all right, let me shut up, we'll go to the bench. Also, I brought my car in an angle tonight to do this video. I kind of like this, like, it's two bay garage using one car. There's like so much room in here, and it's fun. It's kind of silly. Anyways, all right, here's the box. Let me show you what we're dealing with here. In case you're still kind of confused, is this gasket all the way around, and this part too. I suspect it's 25 years old. And it's one piece right here, it goes down to two, and it connects back into one piece. Down around here somewhere. Yeah, right over there. And it comes up right here to right here. So we probably got to move the door card, which is very simple in this car. We'll do a little time lapse doing that. Long story short, a couple little torque bolts in there. I got to take this guy off. I'll turn the light on when I do it so you can see what I'm doing, and it just kind of pulls off. And then we should have access to it. All right, take that box open. Oh, and this is how it sounds right now. It's not bad. I think it could be better. It's pretty good, right? Again, that's from all of the weather stripping, door card, dynamats, and the new window regulator. That was a big game changer, the regulator. No more of that, you know what I mean? All right, let's open the box. Don't mind my little battery farm. I still need a solution for this. It's one part of the garage. I don't know what to do with this. I'll figure it out. I've been so busy with other stuff. I need to circle back and deal with my loose ends in the garage, but it's okay. And this thing was expensive. So that's why I'm only gonna do one door to make sure it's worth my time. And there is a left and a right side. So, cool, that's it. It was like 160 bucks, I think. Yeah, 160. Crazy. And that was with the discount. This is pretty much it right here. This definitely feels a lot newer, has a lot more spring to it, if that makes sense. Cool. Yeah, this looks really simple. All the points that it goes into, you just push these little plastic deals in. So this should be really quick and dirty. The most challenging part is going to be getting the door card off, but I've probably taken it off 148 times. Not a big deal. And like I said, there is a left-hand side and a right-hand side, and this does look like the correct side. Yes, yep, that looks right. Cool, much bigger than you think it is. And I know my bottom one is missing a few of these tabs, so yeah, being proactive and getting that all squared away too. All right, let's go to the car. All right, that took all of 30 seconds. Like I said, it's just two bolts right there, right there. This thing, always take it from the bottom first, and then it slides out. And then a little pigtail right there, and that's pretty much it. And the little shroud, this thing just pops off. First time you do it, it's a total boner. After one time, it comes off pretty easily. And this is what I meant when I said I dyed matte the whole back of it. Huge game changer. Doing this for sound dampening, for your speaker, because the stub is in the door. It's stupid. Helps a lot. All right. All I'm gonna do now is just take this off. That's it. Right to there. I'll do a time lapse. If any issues, I will let you know. All right, old one's out. I suspect this one might not be original. It does say made in Canada. I know a lot of parts came from Canada. You can see if the rebuild one says the same thing. No, it does not. So, in any case, yeah, I wonder if the OEM ones have the little red tabs or not. Let me know if you have a complete original. I'm not sure. All right, that was really easy to take out. A couple little red tabs stuck in there. Just get one of these little guys and pop it out. Not a big deal. So, all right, let's get it back in there. All right, it's kind of scary how easy that went. It looks great, fitment's great. I'm excited to get it all buttoned up and close the door, see how it feels. You can see the new regulator in there. But yeah, I've done new hinges, regulator, dynamite, everything. And now the gasket and the weather strip. When I first got the car, I didn't film it though, so. All right, let's get everything buttoned up. All right, I just closed it for the first time and it feels like a brand new door. It has a little bit of spring to it now. Like it won't just shut, you gotta kind of force it. Oh, that feels good. That feels real good. One more time. Nice, let's go to the inside. That feels proper. Wow. That feels good. Let me turn you around. I hope it's coming across. It actually feels like a proper door now when it closes, like a brand new door. I know the C5 was chintzy when it was built, but I think this is the closest we're gonna get to OEM, like right off the showroom floor. Even opening it has a little spring to it. And this is with the window down. When typically it has that, blah, 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 you know? When the window's up, it always sounds fine. That's nice. Success, guys. Quick little 20-minute project. I love it. So there you go. The final piece of the puzzle to get your damn doors to sound right, not like a Fisher-Price toy. I didn't waste my money. I'm so relieved. Let me turn you around. All right, here's how the dash is looking, by the way, guys. Right here, I got to put some, I have a little syringe. It's coming up right there only. Everything else looks really good. The next thing I got to do is this right here. Cover this to match all of the other red stitching. That'll be the next project. And then seats, harness bar, exhaust. And then we'll be doing garage stuff, such as lift and an HVAC. And then the new car, the new Corvettes. I'm excited about it. All right, guys, that's it for today. See you guys next time. Mark out.